previously on Talk That Talk.
So people care, y'all care, because they was getting real catty in them comments. So let's just say that we're gonna call a spade a spade. He was in them feelings, crawled up inside them feelings. But we gonna talk about these mass band auxiliaries. Especially
wait. Let me
go ahead, Quan.
Quan wanted to get that in because I do have a little bit of auxiliary stuff to say too. Go ahead.
So here's the thing. So I agree with you, Justin, when you say, as a culture, offer suggestions. Just don't be the person that the negative Nancy, right? When I said that on my whole spiel, your line brother hopped on and literally said, "That's a bunch of excuses. I started off with 5." And that he sounds just like the band directors. Like if we scroll back up, he literally stated his first comment was after you had tagged him, he said, "Oh, he's talking that BS. It's always high school band directors."
Go back to that comment. I won't get her together too. She's been commenting a lot. Please go back.
Yeah, he says, "Oh, he talking that BS. It's always high school band directors talking, but they program not good. And if a kid creates bad habits in 3 weeks, you've been there months and you're not teaching." So that was the first one, right? So then keep going. I feel what you're saying. It just sounds like excuses. Keep going. Then he gives his point of view of, "I started with 5 kids and I built a very well-rounded program, $1 million scholarship. Kudos to him. I support the community and my kids learn just as much as summer band. We can do more if it's your passion, then you understand this is your calling." The reason why I'm saying is, the reason why I'm just being honest, none of this shit gonna be fair, is because when I gave 7 solutions in my points, 7 solutions, and included because we was chopping it up, and I offered my school, people didn't hear that. What they heard was, in his opinion, it sounded like excuses. When all I was saying was, if your approach initially didn't work out, if there is skepticism from band directors that kids may get inappropriately touched, which is wrong, and some of these new organizations are living off the transgressions of past band directors, allegedly, then maybe it's a new way that we need to revamp it so that honestly both can come to the table and then everybody's happy. But when I said that, I still was attacked. So you can't say, well, make a comment and then do the solutions, and then at the same token, then it's like we deem you an ally. It's like, no, I'm saying I'm an ally and I'm a proponent for it, but I still got attacked. So if I would turn around and be like, well, F it, that's how y'all gonna feel, then I would be wrong.
I think I don't think Deontay watched the whole show to get your beginning. That's why I agree with you earlier. Well, I think if he'd heard your beginning, maybe his opinion would be different. Can't speak for him. But Quan, there's a lot of people, bro. It's like the people who on y'all side are people who who criticize, bro. It's like you get sucked in with the bad apples. You know what I'm saying? We get, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people who literally simply be hating. You know what I'm saying? They don't have nothing good to say at all. You know what I'm saying? They can't find good to say. Like old boy said, I put a horn in the kid head. I don't know if he was being sarcastic, but that's helping. Girl said a comment I wanted to touch on it, but I'm in the positive space. Go ahead, Portia. I want to hear what you got to say.
But that's all I'm saying, bro. It's like, but and I hate to say it like this, but to Portia's point, a white person could look at it and be like, well, that's how all them sound. Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. It was an African American, not in this district that I'm in. Let me be clear for somebody see it, and I gotta have a meeting with somebody. It wasn't in this particular district. I was teaching in a charter district, and it was an African American person that attended a PWI. He said, "What school did you attend?" I said, "Prairie View A&M University." He said, "Oh, y'all be playing loud too?" So what I'm telling you is,
which answer was, please, which answer was?
Well, I'm very professional, and I'm not about to lose my goddamn job. I say we play with musicality. But here's the thing, though. We go up against that too. So even though we're saying on this phone, I'm not phone, but on this podcast, we're for the culture in every sense. But sometimes there's other avenues and aspects that people don't know what we face. We have to fight them other folks too. So we do you know how hard it is, bro? And I'm saying this with all sincerity. When you are interviewing for a job and you tell them your university, and then they tell you, well, I don't know if it's you or Texas Southern that have a bad music program. This is my livelihood, fam. So when you sit up here and say mass band matters, what we do matters, the way we approach things matters, because it may determine how I feed my family. So then it does matter to the culture. It determines, real talk, how many in the state of Texas, black and brown students don't even have an opportunity to play diverse music because the person that's in front of them is a lily white person that don't give two shits about being diverse, being inclusive, and giving equity, which is DEI, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. So all what we show, so it was crazy now, due to your videos, I had ended up showing one of the fine arts personnel. They was like, damn, well, why they don't show videos like this all the time? So now these white folks, they can say, well, you know, I really like Bethune-Cookman. I really like FAMU. You know, I really like that Do What You Wanna from Southern. So those people, honestly, they hold some doors that we're trying to kick down so that we can be like, hey, Justin, come with me to be my photographer and you can get paid real talk 10 G's for this event. But we can't get to some of them because some of our production is not up to par for even us.